I was like, that sport has taken over the world,
Okay,
the,
well,
the country. I shouldn't say the world. I don't know what's going on in the world, but here. Okay, wait, here we go. Stop talking. Live stream. Okay.
you can just
Okay, thanks. Good morning, UMA Community Clinic family. My name is Dijur, and I am a yoga therapist. I occupy the land of the Tongva and Gabrielino First Nations peoples. This land belonged to them, and they belong to this land. It was stolen from them by colonizers and enslavers, and it was renamed Los Angeles. I get to call this beautiful part of the world my hometown, and I'm really glad that you are here. We're gonna, well, a couple of reminders before I officially start. If you are new to yoga, please be mindful of your body as we move through these different shapes. If you have any injuries or ailments, or if you're post-op recovery, just please pay attention to any sensations, particularly the sensation of pain. Yoga should not hurt. No exercise program or movement program should hurt. That's the body's way of saying this is too much. So if you have any pain as we go through, just try to more gently try that pose or that shape. There's some cases where we have to just sit out that one thing and then keep going after that. So just making sure that we don't harm ourselves or re-injure ourselves. If you need to take a break, please feel free to do that. We will take some breaks together, but if you need more of a break, then just please resource yourself and take care. We'll start with our grounding practice as I do every week. Grounding is a way that we kind of put everything aside while we're practicing yoga. And those things will be all waiting for us when we get done with our class. Trust me, just setting things aside so that we can focus on why we're here right now. And we'll be using our five senses to ground us. And you can do these grounding practices anywhere. If you're feeling anxious or nervous about something, you can do the same things. Helps us to stabilize our nervous system. And we're using our five senses, but you don't have to use all five. You can do one thing if you want, or three things. It's just up to you. So we will start with our sense of sight as I sit here trying to clean my glasses. A sense of this, our sense of sight or vision. And we're going to be looking around the space that we're in at all the things in the room. And so just noticing colors and textures of things and the things themselves, artwork, books, plants. I have a few snacks over here out of view. Just all the things in your space that are there. And then noticing every week, I ask you to notice a dominant color. And today I'm going to pick blue. I see two blue things right on the to the right of my eye, my vision here. And so just checking on what color pops out at you. I keep saying predominant, dominant color, the color that your caught your eye or snagged your vision. We move now to our sense of sound or hearing, actually, our sense of hearing. And we'll start in the room we're in. So noticing any sounds. I'm going to turn on my diffuser. That makes a little bit of a low motor sound. Forgot to turn it on earlier. Add a little scent to my space. But anyway, sounds. And then I have a cat fountain over in the corner over there for them. And I can hear the low motor on that and also the gurgling of the water. So those are the only things I hear in my space. We're going to move our awareness outdoors. A car just went by. I can hear birds out there. Otherwise, it's quiet. See what you hear. We'll move to our sense of taste. All I've had is toothpaste, brushing my teeth. So a little minty residue flavor. Maybe you have breakfast after the aftertaste of breakfast or coffee or juice, whatever. See what you taste. Moving to our sense of, what else is there? Touch. We'll go for touch. So just placing your right hand on your left shoulder. And then we'll do the sense of smell. I forgot smell. And just arm brushes. So from the right hand on left shoulder, brushing down towards your fingertips. So the touch, we're not just massaging the arm, basically, but we're noticing the fabric, whatever we have on. Get down to your hands, your skin, and the bones in your hand. So, and I have on a couple of rings, so I can feel those too. So just arm brushes are what these are called. These are really great to settle the nervous system, again, before an important meeting or appointment or an interview, whatever it could be. These arm brushes are very beneficial. Let's change sides, left hand up onto the right shoulder and just slowly brushing down, paying attention to the fabric and then your skin and then the bones in your hand, any jewelry. Forgot to put on my watch, but I noticed that it's not there. So these are called arm brushing. You can also do these on the tops of your thighs. Also, if you're sitting at a table or desk, so a little more undercover, you do one or both, and it kind of does help smooth out any anxiety or feelings of nervousness or whatever. And then we'll move on to our sense of smell. And so I just flipped on the diffuser, so that's starting to make its way. The blend is starting to make its way around the room a little bit. So what I smell is a floral blend, and I do smell some citrus mixed up in there. It's nothing I made. It's just an already blended bottle of essential oil. So it smells really pretty. I'm going to get back on my mat. And before I do, I want to give you a couple of comfort tips for sitting on or being on a yoga mat. So we want to try to make our yoga experience as comfortable as possible. And sometimes, like this yoga mat is called a pro mat, and it is so hard and not comfortable, but it will outlive me, and it has a long long life durability. So that's why I got it, and a lifetime guarantee as well. But anyway, so it's sometimes not kind to my knees. So when I'm doing knee stuff, I use a towel or blanket, and I place my knees or the lower part of my leg from the knee down onto the blanket. This is the towel, straight the blanket. You can also use these things to cushion your butt when you're sitting on your mat. Sometimes the sit bones are sensitive and they are grinding into the floor or the mat. So this is my yoga blanket. You don't need a yoga blanket, any blanket will do. But this is the one I keep handy for this class. So a couple things with sitting on the blanket, a couple of options. You can sit on it, like in the middle of it, or you can sit on the edge of it. When you sit on the edge of it, it lifts your hips up a little and helps you sit a little taller, but you have to move yourself around or the blanket around or the towel, you can use with the towel, to find that little edge to tuck your sit bones on, and it'll change the posture it'll change the placement of your hips. And that will help you to lengthen your spine a little easier, or more easy. And so try that out. And once you find that place, you'll always know where to adjust, how to adjust it. It'll go really quick, but it does take time the first few times. So you can discover, oh yeah, now I notice the difference. If I sit on the edge, my spine lifts up, my hips come up a little bit. Okay, so that's a helpful tip. We'll start with some head circles, neck circles, head rolls. And we're moving slow and easy. We're breathing through our nose the whole class. So the breath is smooth. The breath is flowing in and out. We are not forcing the breath at all. We're thinking about the breath like ocean waves. And you may hear some noise coming from your neck. Those are little gas bubbles that are releasing. Let's go the other way. And so those pops and snaps are not anything to worry about as long as you have no pain. So we're gonna circle the other way. These are good to do throughout the day. You don't have to do them a whole long time, but it keeps the muscles and the bones of the neck fluid and untensed. We get a lot of tension in the neck and shoulders just from the way we are every day. And then coming back to neutral, right ear, right shoulder, hold here. Bring the right hand to touch the left ear. We're going to hang out here for a few breaths. Sitting up tall, pulling in the belly button so the spine is a long vertical. I'm lifting up, sitting up, engaging the spine. And the spine's only job is to keep the torso upright. And so we're really lengthening up to make that happen. Nasal breath, smooth and easy. And then inhaling to center, exhaling over to the left side, left ear, left shoulder, left arm, over and touching the right ear with your left hand. Try to lower the right shoulder a little extra. That'll give a little bit of a deeper stretch on the right side of your neck and top of your shoulder. Kind of push the opposite shoulder down. Smooth and easy breath. Then inhale, let's go back. Notice how the right side feels when we let go. Let's go back, right ear, right shoulder. We're going to hold here. Again, right hand, left side of the head and push the left shoulder down. Smooth and easy breath. And then inhale and release. Turn chin toward the right shoulder. Oh my goodness, a phone call every week, somebody. Anyway, turn chin toward the right shoulder. I'm going to try to cancel this call. Don't mess up. Hang on. All right, did I lose you? Okay, there you are. Every week, every single week. So we're looking to the right. Taking left fingers to the left jawline and gently pushing the head a little more to the right. We're not forcing, but just a little pressure, a little steady pressure. Breathing through the nose. And then inhaling back to center, looking to the left. So chin near the left shoulder, right hand, fingertips gently to the right jawbone, jawline, and pushing toward the left, just gently. Firm pressure, but not forcing. And then inhale, center, we'll go without the hands this time. Look to the right. Inhale, center. Look to the left. Inhale, center. Look to the right. Inhale to center. Look to the left. And then coming back to neutral. Inhaling, twisting your upper body to the right. So the right hand is behind you. You can have your palm flat on the floor behind you or up on your fingertips. Or you can wrap the right arm around your back so that the right fingertips are near the left hip. Sitting up tall. So when you wrap the arm back behind you, that stretches the muscles on the front. It's called the shoulder cap, the front part of the shoulder. Okay? And the more you wrap it around you, the deeper the stretch will be in the shoulder. So adjust it to your comfort. Sit up really tall. And let's look left, right, right, left. Slow movement with the head. That brings a little movement, obviously, to the neck. Then inhaling back to center. We're going all the way to the left. Exhale there. And then keep breathing. And left hand can wrap behind you, left fingers toward the right hip, or you can leave the left hand on the floor behind you or up on your left fingertips. Twist and breathe. Let's move the head again, side to side. And then coming back to center. Bring your legs sort of stacked on top to the left. So feet to the left, knees are bent. The knees are kind of going straight out in front of you. Feet over to the left, both feet. I'm going to do a different kind of twist. This is called mermaid pose. You can kind of imagine the tail of the mermaid on your legs, obviously. We're going to twist right. So this is a different twist. You might feel it in a different part of your upper body versus the way we were with our crossed legs. So see what you notice, sitting up tall. And then let's twist toward the direction of the leg. So twisting to the left, you want to take our right hand and touch the left knee or left shin to help you twist a little more. So twisting the same way as the legs, I feel a little stretch in my shoulder, my right shoulder blade. So see what you notice. Might not notice anything, and that's fine, but this is what I notice for me. And then inhaling back to center, I'm gonna swing the legs over to the right. So the knees are pointing straight-ish. And then both feet are to the right. And we'll start with twisting in the opposite direction. So twisting left here, sitting up tall. You can use your right arm to kind of help twist you a little bit more to the left. And then inhaling to center, let's twist to the right. So we're twisting to the same direction that our position in. Sitting up tall, twisting, breathing. And then coming back to center, let's extend the legs out. Windshield wiper your feet and shake out your arms. And sit with your legs as wide as you can get them, but not into a painful positioning. So I want you to feel a little bit of a stretch, but not overstretching this inner thigh. Toes are up. We're going to hold here. Just sit up really straight, hands on your shins or your knees or your thighs. Just sit up tall. So this is a passive way to stretch these muscles. Toes point up, and that engages all the muscles around your leg, which is what's called a toning of these muscles. So this is a passive way to strengthen your muscle by just flexing or engaging the muscles. Like in the arms, you just kind of turn the muscles on and they're working even though they're not doing anything. We're not doing anything with the arms or the legs, but sitting. Breathing through your nose, smooth breath. Sit up tall, neck is long, spine is long. You can pull your belly button in to engage the muscles around your abdomen. I'm going to inhale here, and then we're going to walk. So the toes stay up, come down as far as you can. You can be on your flat palms or fingertips. When you're propped up on your fingertips, that kind of helps over time. It takes a while, but strengthen the muscles in the hands. You can also do flat palm, and you can also do forearm down. If you have access to forearms down, go for that. I'm not there yet because I'm not warmed up enough. Flatten out the back by lifting the chest. We're going to hold here. This is a wide leg seated forward bend. So this is stretching the insides of the thighs and the low back by leaning forward. Hold here and breathe. I'm going to walk hands to the right. So one hand on either side of the right leg, either flat palms up on your fingertips. Get to the side, toes up. This is a stretch for the left side of your front torso. Might feel it by twisting to the right. Might feel that a little bit. Hold here. And then walking through center. One hand on either side of the left leg. Feel a pull on the right side. Front half of your rib cage. See what you notice. Look down at the left knee. Spine is long, neck is long. And then inhale up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale up. Exhale, twist left, come down. Inhale up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale up. Exhale, twist left. We'll do one more set, right and then left. Inhale up. Sit up tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the left. This was the last one. And then walking the hands back to the middle. Let's see. So now it's still a little tight. I was going to try forearms down, but it's not important. Hands flat, up on your fingertips or on your forearms. You get to pick. Flatten out your back, lift your chest, and hold here. And then inhale, walk yourself up. Bring your feet together. Soles of the feet touch, or the pinky side of your feet touch, and your feet are open like a book. You get to pick what's more comfortable, and then breathe in, and then exhale and lean forward. Good morning. Welcome. So leaning forward, this is another forward bend, but now we have our legs position is called butterfly. So this is a hip opener. So leaning forward, so it's a hip opener and a stretch for the low spine, low back. And then here we're gonna walk hands to the right and hold like we did before. Hold there. Smooth out. Good morning, Mel. Welcome. This pickleball. I watched some pickleball videos yesterday to see what was going on. It does look like fun. And like you said, you're not running all over creation like in tennis. So we are, sorry, butterfly, and we are leaning to our right. Just hold here. And then let's walk hands over to the left side and hold there. Go back to the right side and hold there. And last time over to the left side and hold there. And then inhale to center, knees together, and extend your legs out, windshield wiper your feet, shake out your arms. We're gonna put our right knee above or below the left, right ankle above or below the left knee. So we're not putting anything on the kneecap. And the left leg is straight out, left toe, flex both feet actually, flex both feet. Inhale here and twist to your right. We're gonna hold here. Let's look left and right a few times. And then coming back to center, exhale, and then inhale here and walk hands forward. So you may be on your fingertips or palms, your choice. So this is another hip opener. This is another stretch for your low spine and a stretch for the back of the left leg. So lean forward as far as you can. Try to keep your back flat by lifting your chest a little bit. Long spine, even though we're leaning forward, long spine. If you notice any spots that are tight, holding tension. And inhale, both arms up. Exhale down. We'll do 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And last one. Inhale up. And then exhale down. Hold here again. Flatten your back. Then inhale, come up, just lifting up the right leg as it is bent. Just hold it. I'm going to rock the right leg side to side. Left foot is still flexed, toes up. Sit up tall. You can extend the right leg out. Just going to show wiper both feet. Shake out your arms. And then we'll bring left ankle above or below the right knee. Right leg straight out, both feet flexed. Breathe in here and twist to your left. We're going to hold here. So my left hip feels much different, tighter, doing this twist to the left than it did to the other side. So nothing to fix, but just noticing what is. Sitting up tall and twisting. Let's move the head from side to side. And then coming back to center, inhale here and walk hands forward. Palms flat on the mat or fingertips, your choice. Feet are flexed. Back is flat. Lift your chest a little. And then inhale, sit up tall. We'll do 4 of these. Exhale forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale forward. And this time when you come up on the inhale, bring the left leg up to your chest or near your chest or just a little bit off the right thigh. Your choice. And we'll rock the left leg side to side. And then lower the left leg out and down, shake out arms and windshield wiper your feet. We're gonna go wide legged. Toes up, sit up straight. We'll hold here again, breathe through your nose. And bringing the legs up far enough apart, you feel a little bit of sensation on the inside of the thighs. Not pain, but just a little, noticing the edge of sensation. Want to go there so you know you're getting a stretch. Bringing the right arm either outside the right leg, the forearm, on the right shin, in front of the right leg. Your choice. When you put it on the shin, you're bringing the floor up a few inches. Might be make this a little more accessible so you get to decide where you place your arms. Sweeping the left arm up, inhale, left arm all the way over toward the right. We'll hold here. You can look up. That's traditionally how we would look in this shape. To make it more accessible, look out or down toward the right knee. Feet are flexed, smooth your breath out, and check on your jaw. And your facial muscles are neutral and relaxed. So we're really trying to stretch the left arm across to the right. And then inhale, both arms up to center, sit up tall here. Then we'll go to the left. So outside left leg with the forearm on top of the shin, or inside the left leg with the forearm. You get to pick, then reach the right arm all the way over toward the left as far as you can make it. You can look up, out, or down toward the left knee. And then we'll inhale up to center, exhale to the right. Inhale up to center, exhale over to the left. Inhale up to center, exhale over to the right. Inhale center, exhale left. We'll do one more set, right and left. Inhale center, exhale right. Inhale center, exhale to the left. Then inhale center, hold here. Lower the arms on the exhale. Going to bring the left foot, right foot touching left thigh. Right foot touching left thigh. Take a breath in. We're going to walk forward. So you may stay on your hands, fingertips, or forearms. I'm going forearms now. I'm a little warmed up so I can do this. Left foot is flexed and the back is flat. I brought my left leg in a little bit because I felt a little sharp. The stretch on the inside left thigh is a little too sharp for me. So I brought my left leg in just a bit and now I'm comfortable. So holding here. Arms are sort of in Sphinx arms if you're down on your forearms, sort of Sphinx arms. But again, you can be up with the forearms up off the floor on your palms or up on your fingertips. So you get to choose what works for you. So hip opener for the right hip, low spine, low back stretch by forward bending, and then a stretch on the back of the left leg and the inside of the left thigh. So see what you notice for yourself in this shape. And then inhale, walk yourself upright. We're going to change the leg. The right leg goes out on an angle. Left foot touches the inside of the right thigh. Right toes up. Take a breath in when you're ready. And then just come forward. So again, you have forearm option, palms on the mat option, or propped up on your fingertips option. And make sure, again, your legs aren't so wide where you're getting the sharp pain on the inside of the right thigh. That's kind of overstretching those muscles. We don't want to overstretch. And then flatten out your back, lift your chest. And then inhale, walk yourself up. Extend the left leg out. Windshield wiper your feet. Shake out your arms. I'm going to bring the legs forward now, together-ish. Make it comfortable for you. I like mine a little bit apart. That way I don't have to work on keeping them together and my thighs are not fighting with each other. So I keep mine separated just a little. Toes are up. Inhale, hands in front of your heart first, excuse me. Then sweep the arms out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. We're going to hold here. So straighten up the legs as best you can. Toes are pointing up. Lift your chest a little to flatten out your back. So this is a seated forward bend. We started out in staff pose and we were sitting up like an L, the letter L. This is called staff pose. And holding here. Breathe through your nose. And then inhale, both arms up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Last one. Inhale up. We're going to hold forward again. So bring your hands down to the floor. You can be up on your fingertips or forearms, whatever you like. Toes are up. And then inhale, arms up. And exhale your arms down. Shake out arms and legs. We will move to table. So this is where I'm gonna use my towel for this. So if you like to cushion your knees or your lower legs, use the towel or the blanket. Normally I do the whole lower leg, but since I'm using the towel, I'm just gonna do the knees. So table pose, flat back, hips and knees in a vertical line. Separate your legs to your comfort. Shoulder, elbow, wrist, vertical line-ish. You don't want a sharp bend on the wrist, so push your hands forward just a little bit. Palms are flat. We'll go into cat-cow. We'll start with cow. So dropping your belly, take a breath in. We're gonna hold here to let the lower back release a little bit. So pushing into the floor, into the mat. Your chest is lifted, the back is arched. So you might feel a little stretch happening on the front torso by arching the back. That's the second benefit of this shape. It's primarily a back bend, a gentle back bend, and also a stretch for the front of you. So holding here, chest is lifted, continue breathing. Inhale, and then we're going to exhale into cat shape. So spine lifts up toward the sky. Again, push into your mat, your chin goes down towards your chest. And we're going to keep breathing here. We're going to hold this shape for a few more breaths. Then inhale to cow. We'll hold cow one more time. We'll hold cat and cow one more time. Take some breaths here. Let's into cow. So inhale, cat. Inhale here, and exhale into cat. So spine lifts, push into the mat, and then continue breathing here. Then we'll go every time. Inhale cow, exhale cat, inhale cow, exhale cat, inhale cow, exhale cat, inhale cow, exhale cat. We'll do 3 more. Inhale cow, exhale cat, inhale cow, exhale cat. Last one, inhale cow, exhale, and then walk yourself, walk hands back. We're going to do a hero's pose. So since our tops of our feet are already down, just sit back on your heels. Let me give you some options because sometimes this is not the most beautiful feeling. We're on the tops of our feet and our shins are getting a stretch. Tops feet are getting stretched, shins are getting stretched. This is Shiro's pose or thunderbolt, but you can also lean forward to take some of the weight off of your heels, your legs. And so that makes it not such a challenging feeling in the feet. You can also go upright, go vertical from the knees up. So the stretch is still happening on the top of the feet and the shins. It's just not as intense as when we're sitting down on the heels, okay? So we'll be here for a few breaths. Pick the most comfortable for you. Holding here. And as I mentioned a million times in this class, when I used to do this as a very new student, I hated it. I hated it. And one day I didn't hate it anymore because my feet like surrendered, my shins surrendered, but it took time to get to that. So do what you can do. It is sometimes treacherous for the knees, just depending on the knees. So find one of those other positions that's suitable for your body. And then we're going to reposition the feet. So coming forward, now we're going to curl the toes under. This was actually the one I hated the most, but anyway, I got over it, took time. So you can again, sit on your heels. That's all of your upper body weight on your feet. You can lean forward, palms on the floor, that takes your upper body weight off of your feet, or you can come up, knees from the knees up in a vertical position. So the feet are still getting a stretch, but it's not as intense. So you decide which one is most palatable for you. We'll be here for a few more breaths. Then come to table. Tap the tops of your feet. Here's the treatment. Tap the tops of your feet on the mat or on the floor. This also brings a little extra circulation to the feet. It's tapping, any tapping anywhere on your body will bring some extra circulation to that area. You might start to feel some tingling. And then we'll come back to table pose. We're going to do pigeon traditional since we're here. So sliding the right knee up near the left wrist, right knee up near the right wrist. Sliding the left leg back. Okay, let the right leg cross your mat as it does naturally. Don't force it. It's different for each of us because of the placement of our head. Coming all the way back on the top of the left leg. So left top of the foot is on the floor, left shin on the floor. The upper body, the arms, you can stay propped up like we are. You can come down for arms. You can come down, stacked hands, forehead on your hand. So those are your options. So we're doing a little bit of a back bend if you are up on your straightened arms, a little bit of a back bend happening. This is a hip opener. And there's a stretch happening on the top of the front of the left leg, I should say. Front of the left leg is getting stretched. This is pigeon, swan. The yin practitioners call this, I think, dying swan or something like that, or maybe swan. I have to look it up. Anyway, holding here. And then let's come back to table. So bring the right knee down for table. We'll slide the left knee up toward the left wrist. Allow the left leg to cross organically, naturally. When I was a new student, one of my teachers insisted that the lower leg be parallel with the short edge of the mat. And I learned years later that we're all built different and we can't all do that no matter how long we practice yoga. So we use our natural body. We don't force it out of its normal because you can cause injury that way. Sliding back on the right leg, we're on the top of the right foot. We're on the shin, right knee. And again, you can stay propped up like you are, or you can come down forearms, or you can stack your hands and forehead on your hands. You get to pick. I'm going to stay propped up so I can get a little bit of a back bend. When I'm propped up, I also feel a little bit of a stretch on in this case, the right groin. And then let's move back into table. So bringing the left knee back to the mat. Let's do some cat-cows here just to loosen things up again. So on your own, cat-cow a few times. And then let's circle the hips a few times too. So anything that feels nice, rotating the hips in a circle. And go the opposite way. We'll do a couple other things. And then coming back to table, you can look to your right foot. So turning your body, this is called a lateral stretch. Twisting your body to the right side, looking at your right foot. Inhaling center, exhaling, looking at the left foot. Inhaling, looking at the right foot on the exhale. Last time, inhale center and exhale, look left. And coming back to this table, we're going to sit back, So 2 ways to do that. Throw your legs, both legs on one side of you and sit down. Or you can cross the ankles and roll back onto your tush. It's all the same. We're gonna go onto our back. Windshield wiper your knees, so feet flat on the mat. And then moving the knees in the same direction from side to side. And then we're going into happy baby shapes, bending the knees deeply, knees sort of near your armpits, kind of. Feet up, soles of the feet up, knees bent deeply, and hang on to the inside, the arch sides of your feet. Traditionally, in this shape, we hold on to the pinky toe side of the foot. Try them both, pick whatever feels the best. This is a hip opener. And also it is a nice, we're gonna rock, so that's a massage feature of this happy baby shape. We're adding in the rocking part. Move your breath. And coming back to center, keep the right leg in half, happy baby, extend the left leg out onto the mat, left toes up. So again, you can hang on to the pinky side of your right foot with your right hand, or the arch side of your right foot with your right hand. We're just gonna hold here. So this is a hip opener and then a stretch for the high up on the left thigh, excuse me, is getting a stretch. The right foot is flexed. Knee is bent deeply, right knee is bent deeply. And then extend the right leg out. That's windshield wiper, just the feet. And then bend the left knee, bring the left foot to your left hand. Either hold on to the outside of your left foot with the left hand or the inside of the left foot. The right leg is straight out, right toes up. And then both feet on the mat again. Windshield wiper knees again. This time when you rock your knees to the right, hold there just for a few breaths. Arms are out in a corpse pose shaped arms or upside down V. You might feel a stretch on the front of the left thigh in this shape. And then inhaling knees to center, then over to the left on the exhale, and hold here. And then inhale knees to center, exhale knees to your chest. We're gonna rock side to side again. And this time, knees to chest. And then coming back to center, going to move into corpse pose for final rest. So please get comfortable. You want to cover up a little bit. Some options, traditional corpse pose is how we normally do Shavasana. However, sometimes we need a little adjustment to make it more comfortable. Your low back is tight, feet flat on the mat, feet separated to the long edge of your mat. Let the knees drop together. So that's adds a little relief if your low back is tight. You hate laying on your back, spread out like this. Bring the knees to your chest and then turn onto one side. It doesn't matter which side. Bottom arm is your pillow. The top arm drapes across the top leg or the upper leg. Okay, and then you also have the option of doing seated Shavasana. So check what's comfortable for you. Just allow your body to sink down and relax. Release any sensations of holding or tension. Noticing the temperature of the air in your space, touching your exposed parts, your unclothed areas. So my hands, my face, my neck, my feet. It's kind of cool in here, so I can feel the difference of my temperature and the room's temperature. So noticing that the edge of your skin and where the temperature of the air changes. If there's a difference, it might feel warm and the room is warm. You might feel cool and the room feels cool. See what you notice. The contact points, your hands touching whatever, your back touching whatever, your feet touching whatever, the back of your head touching the floor, the little space between the back of your head and the neck. You might feel a little airflow under there, the curvature, the curve of your neck. You might feel a little air there. See what you notice. Checking in with your breathing. Gently turn your head from side to side. Wiggle your toes and fingers, circle your hands, circle your feet. You can point and flex your feet. And curl your toes under and back. Flex and release your hands. If you like to take a stretch, take a breath in, and then arms up overhead, big stretch. Whatever feels nice. And whenever you're ready, make your way upright. May you be happy. May your life have meaning. And may you be an instrument for social change.